Hey Ralph, just curious. In the third period, what led you to decide to put Jeff with Jack and Victor when Jack was in the game, of course?
Yeah, we just weren't pleased with 5-on-5 scoring chance production, so we mixed things up. I thought that we played a really good first 15 minutes of the game, but we weren't creating 5-on-5 grade A scoring chances. And into the second, it seemed to stay that way. Of course, the penalty killing situations we put ourselves in caused trouble, but it was just something I wanted to look at. I thought Jeff was having a good game, and that we're quick, even in tie games, at doing things to win. I mean, we're all about trying to get the W no matter what, even in regular time. We don't sit back and are happy with ties or points that way. So it was a push for the win, and in the end, we ended up getting it in the hard way. But I thought Jeff earned that opportunity.
If you guys were able to find a way this afternoon, on Tuesday, you grinded out a tight win. What are these two close wins a sign of to you from the team?
Well, Bill, more than anything, learning to embrace tight matches, tight games. This division is going to be all about that for 56 league games, and it's going to make our division extremely exciting to watch. Great for our fans, but challenging for us every single night. All these teams with a different personality. Jersey today, for me, a much improved team from last season, and definitely the character in the room and the language, the calmness in our group. We're much calmer than last season, with going up, going down, tie games. The language is good, and I've told you all, Bill, that it's good that we had this adversity early already. It's making us more resilient for these kind of games, and understanding that it's going to be like this every day. So I'm pleased with the effort today. Again, we found a way to win, and our specialty teams chipped in, but the character above all definitely got us this win today, and Linus with another outstanding performance.
Yeah, you mentioned Linus. He moves in the second all-time in shootout save percentage. I mean, what kind of confidence does that give the coach and the team when you go into that breakaway challenge?
Yeah, it was a tough bounce for their game tying goal, and he really recovered after that. And I think that it's something that gives you confidence for those situations for in the future. And also we know we can take some risks and give up the odd man rushes if we're ever behind with Linus in that kind of zone that he's in, and the high level of confidence. Excellent technical. I mean, a lot of compliments go to Mike Bales, how he works with our goaltenders and how they seem to both be improving every day. And that's an exciting and important part of our game that's, that we're building here.
Ralph, the 5-on-3 in the first period, it seems like it was light years ago, but tell us how you guys managed it where you really gave up nothing. I mean, you seemed like you took the passes away, you took the shooting lanes away, and it turned out to be a really huge part of the game. If the Devils get one or two there, we're probably talking about a different hockey game. What were you guys able to do to kill that so well?
Yeah, it was perfectly positioned. If you look at how Lazar, McCabe, and Ristolainen took the shot lanes away, and how well they anticipated and read their movements, that was a textbook 3-on-5. I thought Jersey moved the puck well. I thought they had some good movement where they were on the edge of opportunity. We counted one scoring chance in those whole 2 minutes, which is extremely low for a 5-on-3 of the full length, which you don't get a lot of those. We haven't had one of those in my, well into my second year here now. I've never seen one on our side. So, that was truly a moment where we were tested, and you almost feel like you're you score a goal when the guys kill like that. And Linus finally, behind all that, just stayed extremely calm. Stayed well positioned. He didn't overcommit to any of the passes or plays, and was quite aggressive the whole way through it. So truly, for all the hockey coaches that are out there, that's one you want to show your kids.
Hey, Ralph, you had to make quite a bit of adjustments today in the game, and especially on that top line. How much were you missing Sam Reinhart today, and how did Jack kind of step up?
Yeah, no, there was finding people that can go along with Jack is always a challenge because of his level and speed and how he thinks and sees the game. And then he also, Juliana, Jack went in with a minor injury for about 10 minutes in the third. So, that was a hole we had to fill too. But overall, Jack's a great captain that way. Whoever is playing at his side, he tries to work with them and do the best. And for us, at times, you're going to spread the lineup out a little bit to make it more difficult for the opposition. And Olofsson and Sam did so well with Jack last year that having at least one of them there helps him when the other one is missing. And with Sam out of the lineup, he's a difficult player to replace. He just is he's the twin really of Jack here since I've been here. And I thought everybody, we had a few guys chip in like Skinner, Thompson early. They did a good job in filling those shoes because Sam's shoes are very big to fill.
Yeah, hi, Ralph. You mentioned the absence of Reinhart. Dylan Cozens had to contribute moving up on the power play. What did you see from him, and what did you see from Curtis Lazar on that 5-on-3 and just in the first period overall?
Yeah, no, Dylan just is there's situations where he's still working and learning on the battle component, but I believe he does a great job. If you see a scene in the first period where he loses his stick, but still knocks the guy on his butt and wins the one-on-one, you can see he's learning quickly the grit that's needed to be a complete NHL player. So that was one of my favorite scenes in the game today. And too bad there weren't fans in the building that could see that and enjoy that. But Dylan has been amazing how he augments whatever line he's playing with, the smarts he brings, whether it's on the 5-on-4 power play or in transition offensively, but defensively, he's so well positioned and so strong, so it's quite a pleasure. And Curtis Lazar on that penalty kill was absolutely world-class, just the way he synchronized there with McCabe and Ristolainen. Steve Smith's got the lead on the penalty kill, and we've got a clear strategy there, and they executed it to a T. And I don't know if you noticed, but Lazar even came out and took the face-off on that last power play with Jack in the dressing room. And his eyes were popping out of his head when I asked him to go play power play. And I said, just win the draw and go stand in the slot. And that's what he did. And the boys took care of the rest with Risto in front. So it was a grinding power play. But again, Lazar played a big role there. So, you love those character players in your lineup, no matter what you call upon them to do. In our group, we have a lot of them where they just step up and do it for the team. And Curtis was certainly a star in the game tonight on multiple fronts.
All right, Ralph, we're all set. Thanks so much.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.